Poesia, poetry, Greek meaning poesia. I create, yo creo, conveying love, at times some anger, lyrical yet magical methods of manifestations. I love it. A way of remembering, holding on to memory, preservation is called poetry. Predating literacy in many languages, 9 elements of poetry, alliteration, assonance, consonants, figurative language, poetry. I love the imagery. Rhyme with me, feeling the rhythm, sometimes bongos, but today cover me. I'm going in with drums and violins. I'm Dr. Poetry, a dancer while I write a stanza, choosing wisely my tone, bailando el son, escuchando la clave. Each feeling the recentering rapidly to the movement of my pen as I express my thoughts through poem. What many refer to poetry, but was Latin really derived from the Romans? Negative, it's from the Phoenicians. Latin realmente no derivó de los romanos. After all, aren't we all hermanas y hermanos? Honors to all languages as we keep creating. We may all be speaking, but are we really communicating? I see you over there playing investigator all in my hair, pero yo no me ha muerto para que me estén velando. Entiendo lo que estoy falando, mi filia. Fica con calma, nene. No fica así, no. No fica con rabia, no. No one is shaming you for speaking different languages that connect us all. There's always truth in the lie, and I choose to rely on my frequency. But for me, it's the ability to express my thoughts in several languages. After all, the point of it all is to connect and not disconnect. Protection for the connection. Embrace my affection. In poética dieri, soy doctora poesía, soy la doctora poesial. Oh, ¿a qué aconteció como lengua latina? Ella es extinta. What happened to the Latin language? Is it extinct? Is it dead? Está muerto. Que un mergulano inició de latín. ¿El dónde veo? ¿De dónde vino? Phoenician derived, said the Romanos. So they added CIC to create a romantic language of French, Romanian, Spanish, and Portuguese. There's always truth in a lie, and I choose to rely on my frequency to embrace all dialects, accents that beautifully remind us of our diversified ancestry. Poesia sounds like a lot, right? I love it. Speaking Latin, Portuguese, and Spanish, but where did it come from? Phoenician. No one is shaming you for speaking different languages. Ninguém tá falando mentira, meu filho. Fica com calma, neném. Da mão não fica assim, não. There's always truth in the lie, and I choose to rely on my frequency. Frequency. Ninguém me está aborgando você por falar diferente. A linguagem que nos conecta a todos. Yo amo poesía con toda mi alma. Poesía. Feel free to hate on me. I'm Dr. Poetry, and I love poetry.
With your stories all the words soaring high as kites, breaking loose in rhythm, let the culture flow. Uplifting vibes, come on, let's go. From poetry to the street, feel the beat alive. This is our moment, watch the spirit vibe.
Live in downtown Dayton, Ohio, where fans have been lining up all day with these CHEEZCAKE t-shirts behind me. The doors just opened and they're pouring in the sonic sound to grab hold. This is Costa Apache coming to you live from HMOP Studios. And man, am I happy to see you. This is the place where you'll get the latest in poetry news. And you can keep up to speed with me on the new Hear Me Out Poetry app. Just go to hearmeoutpoetry.app, download the app to your phone, and create a profile. You'll get the latest in Hear Me Out Poetry shows, Hear Me Out Poetry events, and you'll get to share your artwork, poetry, or visual on the app with other users and us too. You never know, you might get a feature on the show. Moving on in news, I have some splendid news. Dr. Poetry, Miss Isabella Bay, have 2 dynamic books out available right now. We'll start with number 1, 680 10 Ave, apartment 15A. This is a story of resilience, overcoming, triumph, all of it packaged in one book. Such an intriguing story of her life from 680 10th Avenue, Apartment A, to where she is today. Buy it. It's available on Amazon. Next up, we have Floetic Echoes. Tap into this book. This book will give you poetry therapy. And in return, it should sharpen your poetry skills. Both books are available on Amazon. Buy it today. Moving along, man, let me tell you guys about the sweetest cake, cheesecake that I ever ate. It was so delectable. I couldn't get enough. I had to, after I was done, shout out to Miss Cheesecake. She has the hottest album out this fall, Layers of Love, streaming everywhere. If you haven't streamed it, then you haven't had dessert.
Pure as blood. Understand that I have trauma, and when I don't feel safe, I run. Trust me, I don't do it for fun. That's literally all I know since my life begun. I'm very sensitive and fragile. Take care of me like the finest china, most expensive designer. And if I become too much for you, just be honest and define it. Trust me, I don't mind. It feels like a true gift to be acknowledged enough to receive this. Hurt me with truth, don't cushion with beautiful lies. It's no surprise or disguise that I come with no instructions, but hella supplies, do's and don'ts. But it's for my safety and what I know to do. Be patient with me, and it all may go away with you.
Layers of Love, streaming on all platforms. Make sure to check in with it. Moving right along, we have Mountain Mama, the newest member of HMOP, and I like to call her everybody's mama. Man, she hasn't missed a beat. She jumped right in and got her feet dirty, walking through the mountains, and dropped us some amazing work. The first one, Rebirth. Here's a snippet.
Grief, loss, self-loathing, and fearing the unknown. So I'm shedding the facade of an image that never felt right or served me. I'm ready to become someone I love. I went to battle with myself, fighting my way out of darkness, finally able to embrace the light I knew I'd see shining bright ahead of me, leading me to achieve a long overdue and well-deserved rebirth. Self-worth, self-pride, confidence, courage.
And one correction, it's called Mountain Warrior because she's a warrior. But she mentions rebirth in there. It's a song about being on your lowest, bouncing back to your highest, rebirth. But she's not done yet. She has a trilogy, and I have the snippet of that.
There's no such thing or anyone we fear, not even a little bit. But we have no problem helping out folks if they need shelter from a storm or a hot meal. Just don't go wandering around after dark. These mountains have eyes and darker secrets they keep. We vowed to never reveal. There's things in life we can't control, but more things that we can. Like if you fall sick or hurt yourself, we'll take you to Paul's place. We call him the medicine man.
If you was wondering what dance I was doing over there, it was the horse dance. Giddy up, giddy up. Anyway, great work from Mountain Mama. Welcome to the team. The trilogy is actually a 3-pack, so it's a bonus pack. It's an EP, so you get 3 different songs about West Virginia, Mountain Mama, and her life there, streaming everywhere. Then you get Mountain Warrior, a song about rebirth, streaming everywhere. But before I get out of here, I can't leave without highlighting a summer classic from Miss Spiritual. Hottie Spiritual, by the way. Miss Spiritual, Cosmic Oracle. Yes, she dropped the album over the summer, and it is a summer classic. I'm going to give you a little snippet of it. It's streaming everywhere.
Fear of letting go. Sweet music. everlasting desire, melting into a hidden doorway of then. I enter the sweetest whereabouts, falling into infinity as I remember when.
Calculations of the mind, cosmic oracle. Yes, we're in the fall, but it's not too late to stream that summer classic. Available on all platforms. Until next week, this is Cosmic.
Welcome to the scene where the words ignite. With toasters, water words soaring high as kites. Breaking loose in rhythm, let the culture flow. Uplifting vibes, come on, let's go. From poetry to the street, feel the beat alive. This is our moment, watch the spirit fly.
Here live in downtown Dayton, Ohio, where fans have been lining up all day with these cheesecake t-shirts behind me. The doors just opened and they're pouring into Sonic Sound to grab hold.
Baby, 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 baby girl. Baby, 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 baby girl. Baby, 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 baby girl.
Yeah.
What's
By the
going
way, that song is available on all streaming platforms. Heartache, Izzy and myself. What's poppin' though? What's goody is?
Oh man, I'm excited. I know sometimes I get like muted. Make sure everybody's unmuted. Let me just tell y'all, let's go. Shout out to More Better Cheers. Shout out to you, Coast, and shout out to all that great stuff. I can't wait till we get to all that. But shout out to Cosmic, Miss Cheesecake, More Better Cheers, you Coast the Apache. Shout out to all of y'all out there on this beautiful app. Give me our poetry. We did it. Yay.
Yes.
So what y'all did on Chaz, what you did on your vacation time? Now that we back, season 4 on the app. What you did in your in between time? How you feeling?
In between time, Coach. Shout out to all of you guys. Love you so much. Hey, eating, man. Eating spiritually, physically, eating, relaxing, reflecting. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Good stuff.
Yeah. What about you, Cheesecake? What you been up to?
Doing the same thing, eating. Made an album, Layers of Love, out there on all streaming
Ooh.
platforms. Ooh. And growing. And I'm happy to be here with y'all. Miss y'all.
I miss you too. Virtual hugs.
Let's go. Let's go.
Cosmic, you glowing. What you been up to?
Am I glowing? Am I glowing?
You are.
Well, you know what? I've been doing a lot of writing, and I just literally just dropped a new single, and that will be, you'll get to hear it today. And finishing up my book because I have a deadline because I want to drop it on a very particular date because it's all about energy, it's all about numbers, and I have to. So I've been working diligently on that in my website, I just realized something. I'm gonna have to
Well, Wonder Woman or Dr. Poetry, either or. What you think about the new? First of all, where did you get that guy from? Who hired him?
So I wanted to jump in there. First of all, shout out to our reporter. Okay, I just wanted to say our hellos first, get that out the way. You know, Coast is doing his thing, shouting out everyone. We appreciate each and every one of you. I am glad to see everyone back. I am really, really super,
Yes.
I don't have the words for it. All I know is that I'm excited and I'm super grateful, right? Big shout out to each and every one of you that made this possible. We are each co-owners of this wonderful app. So I just want to start with that. Let's, take a bow. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Like
take a bow.
a deep bow. Honest to God. And let's talk about this reporter. Because we weren't getting away with that. We're not getting away with poetry news. As you can see on the app, you'll see right there, it says poetry news. Let me introduce to you the reporter, Coast the Apache, who, by the way, I love it. I love your tie. I love the getup. I love everything about that. And I love the most important thing. He was on it. He said everything that we were all thinking.
Yeah.
He went in there with, hello, my books. Shout out to my books. Thank you. That's what I was working on. My 2 releases. He did that. He covered that. All that wildness in the Bronx. He had to go through a lot. He covered Hello, Ma and Mama's trilogy and her new shout out to Ma and Mama. Ma and Mama, we miss you. We love you. She's taking care of some business. We'll see you next week. She has beautiful stuff. Her first debut. But then he went straight to Miss Cheesecake. Well, I think he went first to Miss Cheesecake. Correct me. Oh my God, the layers of love, Miss Cheesecake. And that was
amazing album.
Easy.
Yes.
Snap, snap, snap to the snappity snap. I love that he did that. Coast, talk to us about being this reporter, because you also covered COSMIK's beautiful calculations of the flow. Like, what is it? Well, talk to us about this reporter stuff, because I love what you did. You are a natural, and I'm not kidding. Everybody, I know he's a natural.
Right.
The crazy thing is that reporter, although it's me, it's a different part of me. So, I got to talk to him. But I love what he did there. I think he could do better. So it's going to be better next week. But I love what he did there. But I'm going to have that sit down with him. But it is highly difficult doing that, because especially cheesecake, I just want to reach out, take a bite, and then you look like a Barbie too cosmic. So I had to stay focused. I was like, stay focused, stay focused. But it's only going to get better each week, man. I look forward. Let me tell y'all real quick what Poetry News is about. And hopefully you already downloaded the app, so you see the section there. It's not just for y'all to stay updated with us, but send in your news so we can keep us and the rest of the community updated on what you got going on. This app transcends just highlighting how great we are, because we are great, but it's also here to help you get noticed and get the word out about you and your talents and how great you are. It's an interactive app. That's why it's a profile. So I'm hoping by the time I'm done saying this, you already downloaded and created a profile.
That's right.
Awesome.
No. I just want to ask one question real quick before we jump into our show here. Are you okay from that fall you had when you were recording? That, because I was concerned. I was like,
Same.
like,
yeah,
because you
I'm
do your job to
physically
the fullest.
better.
You kept going.
Yeah,
You kept going.
I'm physically better, but not emotionally.
Oh.
Well, we'll reserve a spot for
not
you at the
emotionally.
Poetic Clinic with Miss Cheesecake.
Yeah, come on, sit on the couch.
And bring a lot of tissue. Bring a lot of tissue. And if you got some cheesecake, you can bring that too.
Absolutely.
And we'll get through this.
Absolutely.
We'll get through it.
Oh man.
Hey, passion for passion.
Talk about it. Passion.
You talk about it. You talk about it.
Passion for passion.
Passion for passion. Chizzy chiz.
Thrashing for no. Hey, it was super exciting working with Miss Cheesecake on that. I believe that we hit the mark, and merging our talents together and gifts in such a seamless way, in my opinion. If you ask me, I tell you. Y'all make sure it's on all platforms. You check it out.
That's right.
Let it rip.
I had a ball.
Y'all
It was
ready for
definitely
this?
very easy.
I'm ready. Ready. Bring it.
But
Yeah,
let me
go
ask
ahead.
you, but I have a question
Uh-huh.
for Chiz. I have a question for Chiz, real quick before we even go there, because I gotta ask you, how is it working with Miss Cheesecake, real quick?
Well, if you would think of the tangible cheesecake and how delightful it is. There's nothing, you can't go wrong with cheesecake. So to actually work with Miss Cheesecake on this was everything of a delight of what a cheesecake in the name that she wears well is.
Mm-hmm.
Delightful.
Okay, because I
Eh,
know that working with cheesecake, she brings out the best in you. Like if you want to
Yes.
be smooth, you're gonna bring out smooth. If you want to get intellectual, she brings out the intellectual. If you want to get jazzy, she gets jazzy. And then you gotta beat like Coast the Apache come through with certain things, like all of that. I love it. I love it. I just
The
got
voice, Miss Cheesecake's voice, it just, you know,
mhm.
I mean, since we on the subject, I don't
I want
usually do this, but since we on the subject, where'd y'all get that beat from?
Oh, well, oh, you, of course. That's where we got that from.
that's what
who
You,
could
of
that
course.
be? Hmm.
Yeah,
Give
I
me
mean,
33
yeah, I
seconds
mean,
to think about
let me
this.
say something.
Give
that's
me
what I'm talking about.
give me 33 seconds to tell them. Number 33.
Right there. Mm-hmm.
Nah, but I can say real quick because we're about to let it rip. I just want to
I
say
love it.
that it was so easy to even work with y'all. I went to y'all with the beat, and I think within an hour, both of y'all sent back y'all verse. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how y'all did it, but y'all was literally walking on water on that. God forgive me if I said something bad, but that's what y'all did on that. All right, let's go.
It's beautiful. I love it. I can't wait. Let's get it. Let's get it popping, y'all. All right. I'm gonna
Hmm.
ask everybody to read up.
Tantalizing licks and tongue lashes. We go at it, passion for passion. I love how that we understand each other.
Rewind.
Tantalizing licks and tongue lashes. We go at it, passion for passion. I love how that we understand each other. Your nourishment is my encouragement, love. It's only right that I give you this passion. I delight in pleasing you in every fashion. I'm turned on by the way your eyes roll while gasping. And although I'm turned on by the way you gasp from my touch, it's your naughty whispers I enjoy so much. When you speak, you build bridges of knowledge and passion. And I find pleasure in massaging your scalp while kissing you passionately. Cause between my hands is a mind where intellect and passion find peace. Just as I have found my peace deep inside your sanctuary. I'll please you with untamed passion that only one dreams of. But loving on your soul, love, is true vision. I'm your king, I'm your protector, and I'll defend you. I'll be your outer wall, just as much as I enjoy your inner walls of delight. And the rhythm and the clash of our bodies create a symphony that removes all silence. What I'm saying, Queen, is your mind is a masterpiece. Every thought you weave is poetry in motion, and I love how we move. It's like a magic potion. Your wisdom is a melody, and I'm in tune with every note you sing. Your beauty can never fade, but the glow of your intellect is forever radiant. You don't just see, you walk in power, you define it, embody it, inspire it. And I admire the way you analyze and strategize and harmonize intellect with intuition. Your strength isn't just in presence, it's in perception, seeing what others overlook. Yeah. I stand beside you, not in competition, but in collaboration. We elevate together. Iron sharpeneth iron. You
keep my mind polishing my other body parts, but my spirit is driven. You are the balance between wisdom and grace, and I honor that in every way. Passion for passion.
It's the way you think, the way you talk. You intellectually made love to me before you even touched me.
Baby, you're my passion fruit.
I just love to indulge in the delectable, delicious taste of where your mind takes me, making me want to beg desperately for more stimulation from the way your mind works.
Baby, you're my passion fruit.
Internally making me want to burst with the most sublime, creamy delight of dessert supplied just for you. And to deeply dive into me first, watching your body language as you dig into the depths of my cerebral cortex, stimulating all the synapses to my cerebellum, and the reciprocal value of me pouring all of my divine nectar, usage from my mind is penetrable. Watching you strip all of the layers off, opening up to me, placing my body against your thoughts, and you embracing and able to handle me roughly yet soft, like a rocket ready to take off into the galaxy in your mind, so divine. As the beauty of the energy transferred intertwines, a quiet time to play, energetically between the sheets, just a mere imagination and a beautiful mental feast. At the end of the day, transcending time and the ultimate mental masterpiece. You're the king of my thoughts, and with that, the emotion follows. And I'm the queen to your heart, filling all those empty spaces you thought were once hollow with an overflow of the softest love. Mind and heart meshing so tightly but free, snug like a glove, with the freedom of flight, like a dove.
Woo!
Super powerful. On so many different layers. Super powerful piece. Is the way y'all were
I
able
love
to, right? It was like y'all was having a mental, intimate connection, not physical. It was mental.
Yeah,
That was
sync
so
your
dope.
sense.
What you said?
Your
You
ascension.
said, Chiz, your nourishment is my encouragement.
Encouragement.
Sheesh,
Beautiful.
sheesh.
Sheesh.
What you think,
Sheesh.
is?
they had me at naughty whispers. Okay. And
Mm.
then definitely I'm gonna get into it really quick because I had to write that down. Between the hands, intellect and passion. Wow, what does that look like? Right? And they give you a clear picture of it. First of all, shout out to y'all with the passion. Because we know passion is fire, you know, and it's relentless. It's passion is beautiful, it's relentless. And I love what you guys were doing with this. I love what you did. I love the ad libs. I love everything with it. So beautiful. So I love that. And I love when you say find peace and stand. But when you say stand by you in not in competition, you were very clear. You made yourself abundantly and categorically clear. You said stand in competition, not in competition, but in collaboration.
That's
Boy,
right. That's right.
that's passion.
Boy.
That's passion. That's a force, right? That song, it reminded me of like we're great by ourselves, but we are forced when we together. I love that. I love that. That's what it reminded me. And then you say my mind is I know what you said, but I'm telling you what touched me. When you talked about the mind being a masterpiece and the glow of an intellect. This is all Chiz right here. I'm like, wow. Like he just turned passion into not only a dream, but it cannot be contained, right? And that's beautiful. There's so much intention behind that. That is so beautiful. Now, Miss Cheesecake. Woo! What did you say? Ah, my goodness. First of all, intellectually making love without even touching me. If you don't know what that is, I suggest you listen to this right here, okay? Because she's telling you what that looks like. This like oh my god, this like your heart's like your hearts are like together, meshed together, but your minds, there's like brain coherence in this piece. Your brain and your heart are aligned, and both of you represent that in this piece. Shout out to both of you. I love it. You get so many snaps and too many. I love it. I mean,
appreciate y'all.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yo, quick question before I pass the mic to Cosmic. I just wanted to know, like, because y'all was punching on there, like every line was a serenade, if that's a word, like serenade, but I just say serenade. All right, so every line was like a serenade. So did y'all have that in the stash when I sent the beat, or you heard the beat and then you just was like, "Oh, I'm get right."
That was a question I had, Coast. Ooh,
it's your fault. It's your fault. Number 33, you made that beat, and we had to show up on it.
And what's crazy about it, I remember that. I don't even really remember y'all hearing each other verse. Y'all kind of sent that back simultaneously, right? Wow.
I love
it. When that instrumental was sent over.
Flowetry. It was the flowetry of it all, right?
It's
absolutely.
It's the flowetry behind it and the beat. Now, let me get. Can I talk about that beat? I don't know if I wanted to, or open up a book. Maybe to both. I was in there like, you know what I mean? Or like I was like, I don't know what. Maybe we could do both. Like I don't know. I was like, oh my gosh, it was so seductive, sensual, but you could tell a person from Brooklyn created that beat because they had that. You know? They had that coast effect. Coast, that was dope. That was beautiful, for real.
Yeah, you know what's funny though is like when we play it on the show and I get to sit back and listen, I get like I really get the words and the lyrics really hit me different because when I'm creating it, I'm all thinking equalize, lay it out, organize, and I don't get to appreciate it like I just appreciated it. Y'all was punching on that. I feel like if that made y'all right like that, I'm about to make one as soon as we get off of here. I'm making something else.
There you go.
As you should.
That was very nice. That was very not. I wouldn't say nice. I that was dope. I just don't want to keep saying the word dope. But what's another word? Help me.
It was very intellectually
stimulating.
Very
Yeah. Ooh.
The beat. It's just the beat, though. The beat is what I was trying to speak to the beat because what I love what they did here is that what you just said, the intellectual, seductive, sensual, that was all beautiful what they were saying. But then the beat was saying something else.
Right.
That's what I'm trying to say. This is why I was like, I don't know if I want to.
Well, see, it was the beat that pulled that out of them. Right? The beat pulled that out of them.
Like,
that was the key ingredient right there.
Poetry.
It was. It really was.
It was beautiful. It was beautiful. And I'm not trying to be funny. I think alchemy, the transformation of it all. And then there's love definitely, but there's fire. So the beat was fire, and what you guys were expressing is passion for real, for real. It's like this explosion right behind us. I love that.
Y'all did excellent.
I'll keep talking. Don't let me keep
yeah, we're gonna get it right now. But I just want to say that's one of those, y'all was incredible. That's one of those you can have a whole show just talking about it. But unfortunately, we got a segment that keep pushing me in the back about spirituality.
Oh,
y'all heard of that?
Oh,
welcome to season 4. We got a lot new things to show y'all.
We have
COSMIK spirituality.
Y'all ready? I don't think they're ready, Coast, because they think that we're just gonna be here.
I don't know,
like,
but it's
the sky,
it's pushing me
the
though.
sun. No, we got a lot of stuff. We have a lot of stuff for you. You asked for it. Now you're getting it. Okay.
COSMIK, is that you nudging me, COSMIK? Is he playing? Because COSMIK keep pushing me in the back.
Oh, I'm about to take the train downtown.
In the starlit night, secrets unfold. Cosmic oracle with stories untold. We're Whispers of faith, reach out to the sky. She'll read your cards, let your spirit fly. Planets align in a cosmic dance, unlocking your truth, offering a chance.
Greetings and salutations, everybody. It's Cosmic Oracle coming to you live in the effect on this first episode of Season 4 to bring forth this week's life path number. And the life path number that chose to come to the forefront, first and foremost, just like, bam, I want to be heard, I want to be seen, is life path number 33, which is one of the master life path numbers. And this precise number, so folks that are born under this number, they often face very intense emotional and spiritual lessons early in life. And it's not a punishment, it's preparation. Life path number 33s, they come into this world, they incarnate here with a very heightened calling, a very deep curriculum. And they tend to have to experience all these trials and tribulations very intensely so at an early age, but this shapes them into who they are meant to become. They're alchemists. They transmute everything they went through to utilize for power and to become the master teacher. So with that being said, I pulled a card for all you life path number 33s. And let me just say, very creative individuals and creative expression that helps to awaken folks, and they have this very in-depth intuition that helps them guide, okay? 4 of Ankhs came to the forefront. This is basically in traditional tarot, the 4 of Cups. There is, put that over there. There's a divine hand being extended to you all, beyond your current perception. A lot of you all are sitting in some heaviness and things from the past and really stuck to a degree, but it's like there's this divine energy, the force, the source, knocking on your spirit's wall, lending out a hand, just a hand with a gift right there for you, right here, waiting for you to lift your head up and look forward. So just know, be mindful to be open. It's time to release and let go of what's been holding you down, because there's a gift right there, and it's going to elevate you upon your journey. All right. With that being said, Cosmic Oracle is out. Toodles.
In the starlit night, secrets unfold. Cosmic oracle with stories untold. Whispers of faith, reach out to the sky. She'll read your cards, let your spirit fly. Planets align in a cosmic dance, unlocking your truth, offering a chance.
Okay, yes.
Man.
Bam.
That was schmexy. I like that.
Yes.
Listen.
I love it.
Listen, so
I
fam,
love
everybody here, we all know how you boogie. Viewers, check her out on all platforms. Learn how Cosmic Oracle boogie. Up close and personal, very intuitive, informational, the visual. Let's talk about the visual though.
Oh,
So
yeah.
fam, did you put the visual together like that? Did you do that?
I did. I taught myself and I created. I just let it, I honestly just, it all came as it was meant to come and how I presented it. It just
As
worked
it was
out
meant
that
to
way.
come, which leads me to my next question, because everything is seamless,
Boy.
like crazy work.
Thank you.
In the words of number 33, I gotta quote it. I won't steal it. Coach, don't worry. Strong word. Quote unquote. Strong word.
Strong mother words.
Strong word. You said something now, viewers, y'all gonna figure it out. But the synchronicity of it all, there's something that grabbed my attention, and she said it. Lift your head up and look forward. It's a funny thing because I actually had my head down as I was into what she was saying, right? But the way up close and personal, right? When she said lift your head up, I was, huh? What? Oh, let me lift my head up. But that is so important. I love the message. Guys, you are in for a treat. You have to check out Cosmic Oracle. And there's so much more. There's more to meets the eye.
Well, that's kind of funny that you said more of the beast because that's she's an alchemist. Transformer.
And that's
interesting, the synchronicity of it all. I love it. But I'm not gonna take
what kind of feel did that give you, Cheesecake?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. First of all, let's start on the visuals because that was schmexy. Okay, we're gonna start there. That was very schmexy. And the message behind it, as far as like the breakdown of the experiences of a Master 33, the experiences of the events that kind of catapult you into what it is that you're supposed to be. I love the fact that you dove into that, and I know it's so much more to come with that, and I'm excited. I loved it. That was beautiful.
Oh, thanks. You did excellent work there. What you think, Ez?
Let me just tell you, I think it was needed a long time ago. We've been talking about this, right, Cosmic? It was needed we were in the making of doing this. And when we decided to do this time, I sit back saying, I knew we had to do this because first of all, let's talk about the aura.
Yes.
I love that aura.
The visuals.
The visuals, but more than what she is saying, I'm not going to get into how you know these things. That's for you to tell us later. I'm not going to cheat, but I will say that when you're saying it, it's almost like exactly what you're doing. You're transforming whatever you're receiving, and it's coming out verbatim, word for word, naturally. It doesn't feel forced. It doesn't feel like once, like people would think, oh, she checked up. No, it comes right out of her, in her, her intuition. It's her insight. Shout out to Cosmic Insight, right?
You did a great job.
That is beautiful. I love it. I love it. I mean, I was texting her in the back, like, I love this. I do. I really do. I'm not going to take away.
The visuals was
33. I wanted to ask one question. 33, you chose 33. How did that come about?
So this is where it's hard for me to express, to put it in words, as far as what I want to do, what I wanted to do. And Izzy, I had talked to Izzy briefly about it, was not me just choose, but let it come to me. So I have a way that I work. There's a reason why my name is Cosmic Oracle. I channel. And I do, I channel via writing. So I have to go into a zone and I'll just start. And my pen literally wrote 33 out. Like,
wow.
I just let it go. And I know it sounds strange. It may sound strange to some folks, but this is how I flow. And this is when I do readings for people too. I do it's called automatic writing. Okay. So that's to get the number that it's like me asking what life path number. And so how I see it, this is the number that needed to be heard, and it could be that we have our beautiful coast here. Who's
I was just going to get to that. I was like,
and he may have that's an energy force, and
that's what I want to ask him.
Need to hear something, It could have been that. It's I only know so many 33s, but that's basically how I'm going to do this each time. Just let that number come to me, and whatever number comes forth is what I'm going to speak on. And just yeah. Mm-hmm. So and it's hard. I will say this, folks, it's hard to put it all in a nutshell because I can go on about these numbers. Like 33 is
Master.
And folks with this path number,
master teacher.
Master teacher, they're balancers coming forth to bring the balance of that creativity and emotional balance to teach folks, to guide them, but they have to go through so much trial and tribulation when they're starting from youth. And I know Coast, and I know a lot of his story, and it doesn't surprise me that when I found out he was a 33, for so many reasons, I'm like, yeah.
Coast, what you got to say about that? You 33?
Well, there is something. So I really wanted to just appreciate cosmic art, which I'm gonna get into in a second. But and I didn't want to make it about me, although that's my number. But it's something you did there. So let me first start by appreciating your art. The video, the segment was so well put together. The visuals, even the way you delivered, and I love that glow around you. And you kept me intrigued through the whole video. I'm looking forward to, even when you do other life path numbers, to learn so much more. Because although we might be a life path number, we deal with people of other life path numbers all the time,
Right.
and a lot of times, our vision or our purpose intertwine with other life path numbers more than others. So I know that you're gonna continue to bring that excellent information. My testimony is even going to be a confirmation of, we talked about CHEEZZ and CHEEZCAKE synchronizing on that beat. You synchronized with me just now. So I just want to say this. Growing up, I dealt with a high level of stress to the point that I used to say, God, what did I do wrong that I missed that I got to go through this? And I've watched and read so much information about the number 33. And I thought that's what I was about to see you just double down on what I already knew. But you just brought that to light. And I never heard that before, that you're going to go through things through an early stage. So I got something new out of your video. So that's confirmation that you know what you're talking about and that we need to watch your segment every week. Because you might think you know something about your number, but you don't.
Absolutely.
And when you told me that, it just hit me. I wrote it in the chat. I was like, oh my God, I just got hit different. You know what I mean? Because it made me realize, like, oh shit, that's why I went through that shit. You know what I mean? Part of my language. That's why I went through such a rough childhood, was because I had a purpose. So I appreciate you, Cosmic. Thank you. Thank you so much for that.
We appreciate that. And I want to take the time real quick just to jump in and tell all the viewers out there, those that are watching us, whether we're on YouTube or on this beautiful app, I need y'all to know that there's going to be a lot more numbers that she's going to get into, life path numbers with Cosmic, okay? Just like there's going to be a lot of poetic clinic and a lot of stuff. I'm going to shut up because I'm close. I'm going to be quiet. We have a lot of stuff that we're bringing. I'm not going to tell you everything, but back to Cosmic. She's going to bring these life path numbers to life, and she's going to let y'all know. So make sure y'all tune in every Saturday and check that out. All right, that was my
man,
piece,
Cosmic. That was freaking amazing. But we got to pay some bills with our partner, though, Izzy.
Yes, to the Bird House, y'all. Don't forget we got the Bird House. Yes. Shout out to DJ Chili Chill. AD Metal, we love y'all. TJ Wrong, 808.
Cosmic, hold on, do that one more time. Cosmic, do that one more time.
Can you do that?
I'm a raisin. What did I say?
What kind of bird was that?
That's a vote.
Tune in, powered by DJ Chip and the Birdhouse DJs. Featuring Birdhouse artists such as Candyman Raw, Rican Worldwide, and Silhouettes. Follow the Birdhouse on Clubhouse and online. Or y'all follow at the Birdhouse website.
Chili chill on the grill, come do what you do. We wildin' in the Birdhouse, who's next to you? We wildin' in the Birdhouse, yo, we always wildin'. We wildin' in the Birdhouse, yo, we always wildin'. Chili chill on the grill, come do what you do. We wildin' in the Birdhouse, who's next to you? We wildin' in the Birdhouse, yo, we always wildin'. We wildin' in the Birdhouse. up on your dreams, know that you're gifted. You are what the game's missing. Bring everybody in here, come take a listen. The birdhouse is on a mission. Good vibes only, so chill with the sneak dissing. If you independent, throw it up. Chilly chill, keep it real, that's what's up. Northwest, east to south, we all doing big in the birdhouse. Chilly chill on the grill, come do what you do. We wildin' in the birdhouse, who's next to the queue? We wildin' in the birdhouse, yo, we always wildin'. We wildin' in the birdhouse, yo, we always wildin'. Chilly chill on the grill, come do what you do. We wildin' in the birdhouse, who's next to the queue? We wildin' in the birdhouse, yo, we always wildin'. We wildin' in the birdhouse, yo, we always wildin'.
What a bird game. You know we always keeping you lit in the birdhouse.
Come on in. Welcome. Glad to have you here. I'm Miss CHEEZCAKE, and you are now in the Poetic Clinic. Let's chat. Come on in, have a seat, kick back, relax, and rest your feet as we dive into the mental avenues you may feel are your defeat. But at the end of the day, it's my treat to have you in my seat as we dive off into the things I like to call a mental feast. Push your pride aside and your emotions in it as we take a ride down to the Poetic Clinic. Let me stamp in your mental passport as we travel to lands beyond. Things that you thought were your last resort, I will help you define and continue to be your support, poetically and prophetically lifting you up, the mental aspects of poetry that overflows your cup, diving into the deeper aspects and channel yourself, healing, feeling, and validating yourself through the mental chemistry, spiritual ministry, and poetry. Right here at the Poetic Clinic, with your favorite dessert, real solid, no debates, with your mental poetic vibes with Miss CHEEZCAKE. Let's dive into the trauma, the pain, resentment, and fear. You might get a few laughs and definitely will shed a few tears. But no worries, I got your back and your front too, as we dive into the psychological passages of what you've been through. So make yourself comfortable, have a seat on the couch, and trust and believe I hold your hand through it. And that's a word of mouth with your favorite dessert. Straight to the point, no debates. In the Poetic Clinic with your girl, Miss CHEEZCAKE. Well, hello, all you lovely people out there. I have missed y'all dearly. Welcome to the Poetic Clinic. Come here, have a seat. In today's discussion, we're going to be talking about something that affects a lot of people during this time of the year. Holidays are rough, most of the time, usually due to grieving or depression, and we're going to talk about that. We're going to dive into what is called SAD, seasonal affective disorder. So, what we're going to do is dive in. So, seasonal affective disorder is a type of depression linked to changes in the seasons, most often starting in fall or early winter and ending in spring or summer. Symptoms include sadness, low energy, and changes in sleep or appetite. Treatment options include light therapy, psychotherapy, and medication, with lifestyle changes like regular exercise and getting outdoors also helping to manage these symptoms. So, for me, I experienced this myself, anyways, because I have been diagnosed with depression, but not necessarily seasonal affective disorder. So during these times of the year, I get into this like real sluggish mode, almost like hibernation. So I get really tired. My sleeping patterns change. I'm dealing with insomnia and so many other different things. And honestly, I didn't even know that this was actually a term until, heard some things, did some research of my own, and I wanted to share that with y'all today. So, the symptoms of it are, I'm sorry. The SAD is a type of depression that reoccurs with the seasons. It's caused by reduced exposure to sunlight, which can disrupt the brain's balance of chemicals like melatonin and serotonin.
Symptoms often include persistent sadness, lack of energy, sleep problems, oversleeping or undersleeping, and changes in your appetite or weight. So you might find yourself eating more or eating less or sleeping more or sleeping less. It all depends on the situation, on how it affects you. Everybody is different. The risk factors: living far from the equator, having a family history of SAD or depression. So if you've already had like diagnosis of some form of depression or something like that, it can affect you. One thing that is spoken on heavily is that it's more so often diagnosed easier in women. Um, also, having major depression or bipolar disorder. If you have those disorders, then you will more than likely be affected. I have bipolar 1 disorder. Um, when you should see a healthcare provider, you should see a healthcare provider if you think you have symptoms of SAD, especially if they are difficult to cope with. So it's absolutely of importance. It's imperative for you to really and seriously seek counsel if you're feeling suicidal ideation, bouts of depression that you don't feel like you can come out of. It's so many different factors that come with that, and it needs to be talked about more so because at the end of the day, nobody wants to be sad. Nobody is thinking about being sad all the time. It's just something that comes up, especially if you have depression, if you have bipolar disorder, if you're grieving someone during the holidays. This is the time where a lot of that comes up. Um, Also, let us see what else I got over here in my little notes, my little handy dandies. All right, so um, the symptoms: feeling listless, sad or down most of the day, nearly every day, losing interest in activities you once enjoyed, having low energy and feeling sluggish, having problems with sleeping too much or not enough, experiencing carbohydrate cravings, overeating, and weight gain. So you'll find yourself during the winter months, of course, your appetite increases naturally for most people. But during this time of depression, chips, cookies, all the big back snacks, as I call them, will be your go-to. Um, Having difficulty concentrating, feeling hopeless, worthless, or guilty, having thoughts of not wanting to live. Um, so yeah, definitely. Look into that, get some assistance with that, do what you can to get that off your chest because you don't want to deal with that. And that is the message for the day at the Poetic Clinic. Don't be sad, get glad. Thank you for coming in and sharing your truth. Instead of pruning the surface, you dove deeply to the root. It might have been a debate, but you definitely took the time to go in it, sitting with your girl, Miss Cheesecake, at the Poetic Clinic.
Yo,
That
yo.
was awesome. 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 And we needed that.
Yes,
We needed that conversation, Miss Cheesecake. We needed that.
It ain't
we do.
it ain't quite over yet though, cause Cheesecake, you want to kick science us real quick about that?
Absolutely.
I thought she did. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. I'm gonna give her the floor, y'all. Y'all need to listen to this and pay attention. Don't go get a snack now. It's
Not yet.
impossible. Not yet, y'all.
Okay, so as I was explaining before, it is something that a lot of people deal with that they don't realize that they are dealing with when these winter months come around. You get discombobulated in your emotions. You could be grieving. It could just be seasonal depression because that's what it's called. It could be bipolar disorder kicking in. During this time, you get real mopey. So I wrote a quick little something, but it's something that's gonna dig deep though. It's called seasonal sadness. During the summer months, I'm filled with joy. The sunlight, sunshine, embracing my inner voice, dancing with glee and ultimately feeling free. But as the summer months tend to fade, my inner core begins to freeze. Seasonal sadness, not too much. Sun no more, fun at least, or that's what's perceived. But inside, it's something else that turns on you and your mental needs. Go seek counsel if you feel this, because at the end of the day, it's deeper than just the seasons, the sadness of seasons, destruction, depression, and many reasons. Seasonal sadness is a real thing. Go get help and find the joy it brings.
Woo.
Snaps.
Real stuff. Real.
Very real.
No better person to deliver it than Miss Cheesecake, right, guys?
Absolutely.
I agree. I agree. She is definitely. I call her the hear me out poetry psychologist too. She's the shut me up poetry, but she's also the psychologist of poetry. You know, Miss Cheesecake, I have a question for you. What really like, and I know we've asked this before, but I don't think too many people that are watching us now, because we're on this app now, so we don't know what they know. I mean, we know, but they don't know. What inspired you to really dive into the poetic clinic and give us, like, for example, this conversation that we have in that beautiful poetry that you just executed, may I say, effortless. Like you just organically, I mean it. Like it's what is it that drives you to talk about these things? What is it?
So mental health advocacy is very important to me because I struggle with my own mental health disorders. And I like to be able to provide information because not a lot of people know, different diagnoses. Like you can go to the therapist, you can go to the doctor and stuff like that. But who better to hear from than somebody that actually deals with things? I have bipolar 1 disorder.
Right.
I have ADHD, CPTSD, and a host of many other things. And I like the fact that I'm able to, really dive in and explain it in a way to where it's not as complicated. I try to simplify things and make it easier for people to understand. But yes, that's what drives me. And I like to share information. I like to educate people as well as learning myself. Mind you, I ain't never been to school for this. This is just something that I do. And what inspired this in particular topic, shout out to Dr. Michelle Dickerson.
Yes.
Prayers and Prozac.
Prayers and Prozac.
Yes. Hey, y'all.
Oh, man.
That is exactly where that stemmed from. And I'm still, doing my own research and still trying to figure out things about that based off of, a podcast that she had posted. And that's where that came from. I like to learn.
Absolutely. And that was it right there. To me, it's the fact that she likes to learn. Guys, what I love what you said there, that who else can should learn about this than the person that's suffering from it, right? I want to say something really quick. It reminded me somehow, and it's not the same. I'm gonna be clear, it's not the same. But it reminded me of when people tell me, well, you're not a parent, you don't know.
Ooh.
And I say, well, I was a child.
Hello.
And it's want to grow on, right? Because I'm not a parent, but like she's not a psychologist, but guess what? She's a patient, a survivor, right? So it's want to grow on sometimes. I just wanted to say that out there. I had to zoom in on that real quick, okay? What do you guys think about this?
I resonate with it. Me being a veteran, having PTSD, just the intro, how it came on, it puts you in that mood. I was already on the couch, like, let's go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I figured you would have something to say about that. Absolutely. Yeah. COSMIK?
That first of all, that was brilliant, Miss Cheesecake.
I thought so.
You could fool me by saying that you don't have your doctor in psychology.
Right?
You may not have a certificate. You may not have their university certificate, but your life experience has doctrinized you. in
Agree.
psychology because you never miss. You know what I
Yes.
mean?
Yes.
I want so bad to be on your show, but I'm scared to death, Miss Cheesecake. Cause the last thing I
Why?
want to be doing is boo hooing on YouTube.
Oh,
You know
Or
what
on
I
the app
mean?
now.
I don't want people to forget that I still do this. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So I gotta build it up.
It's okay. You know we talk
I'm gonna
about this
build it
all the
up.
time.
I'm
It's okay
I'm
to
I'm
be
gonna
an
pour some
emotional gangster.
dry eyes in my eyes. Nah, I ain't doing that.
What Miss
Uh,
Cheesecake said?
I'll
What she
call you on the phone and cry.
It's okay. It's okay to be an emotional gangster. Yes, I might
say?
cry too, but I'll throw these hands. I'm throwing these hands.
Right?
Yes.
Hey, I agree with
Yo,
that. I
listen,
really do.
and big shout out. Thank you for shouting out my sister,
Yes.
Dr. Michelle Richards, and Dr. Sherry Ponder, her partner, Prison Prozac. Y'all can expect to see a lot of work coming from them soon. And they're gonna collaborate, I'm sure, a lot with Miss Cheesecake too, because they
Uh,
all bring that healing. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
I need them to
So
come on
y'all
this
can
show.
look
we need
forward to
that.
that for sure.
Absolutely, we need that.
We definitely do. Post-traumatic stress disorder comes in in many ways. It doesn't,
Many
it,
ways.
it comes through. It comes through big time. And it's not, how should I say, it doesn't tell you when it's gonna come through,
Nope.
Mm-mm.
right? When you least expect it. It could be in the supermarket. It could be anything, pretty
Mm-hmm.
much.
Hmm.
But yeah, whoa.
Um,
That was beautiful though. That poem was beautiful as well, Miss
Hmm.
Cheesecake. Like I'm
hey,
not, this is not an echo chamber, y'all. It's real. She's dope. We love her stuff. I'm not denying it. You guys are hearing it for yourself out there. Can we talk? I mean, seriously.
well, Cheesecake, your whole demeanor is welcoming. Like that's how I know I'm gonna be crying on your show because you're very calm and it allows me to get erratic emotionally.
And
And
exactly.
you just
Come
like,
sit
it's
on the
okay,
couch.
Coles. It's
Mm-hmm.
okay. Let it out. Emotional gangster. And I'm just
That's
like,
right.
ah. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna have Chiz on it first, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so if he cry, it won't look that bad if I cry.
Yeah,
You know what
y'all all
I
good. Everybody cool. It's okay to be emotional gangsters. I got Kleenex right here.
Speaking
mean?
about Chiz.
That's my gangster.
Facts. Since we talk about Chiz, let it rip. Bitch. Talk your talk.
Chiz. So I'm not gonna say anything, y'all, but this is this is a hell of a segment also coming through right now.
Hmm.
Chiz is gonna talk to us about a couple of things. And it's a surprise. Y'all ready? I don't think y'all
Let's
ready
get it.
for the jelly.
Welcome to the groove exploding flavors. With more better chiz, we're dancing like sabers. Feel the funky beat, let your spirit rise high. Uplifting vibes underneath the sky. Ethnic rhythms blend, a joyous embrace. Tune in, feel the joy, find your happy place.
Hey, it's your boy Mo Better. Thanks for coming back for another great episode and week of a featured dish from Floetic Flavors. I am still your neighbor cooking it up for you.
Tantalizing licks and tongue lashes. We go at it, passion for passion. I love how that we understand each other. Your nourishment is my encouragement, love. It's only right that I give you this passion. I delight in pleasing you in every fashion. I'm turned on by the way your eyes roll while gasping. And although I'm turned on by the way you gasp from my touch, it's your naughty whispers I enjoy so much. It's when you speak, you build bridges of knowledge and passion. And I find pleasure in massaging your scalp while kissing you passionately. Cause between my hands is a mind where intellect and passion find peace.
Hey, check it out. That meal right there, as simple as it was, traditional chicken breast dinner, it turned out really good. I hope you enjoyed the video. You know, I gather a lot from just simply cooking basic meals, you know what I'm saying? Simplicity, the beauty of simplicity, right? You know, staying in the spirit of Thanksgiving, appreciation. A meal like that they would call a struggle meal, but I see it as a form of resilience to prevent hunger, right? That's what anything we cook up. And hey, so keep that in mind, and I'll see you back here again on the next week's episode of Floetic Flavors. I am your neighbor, More Better CHEEZZ, cooking it up. Ooh, peace. Happy holidays.
We're dancing like savers. Feel the funky beat, let your spirit rise high. Uplifting vibes underneath the sky. Ethnic rhythms blend, a joyous embrace. Tune in, feel the joy, find your happy place.
That just made me hungry.
Out to that. I want to eat right now. That was deep. That was deep. Exquisitely delicious. Talk to us about that.
Well, you know, the cooking portion, Floetic Flavors, you know, we all here, we express in the wonderful way that we do. And I wanted to implement cooking because it's a part of my therapy. And we talked about a little bit, you know, Miss CHEEZCAKE, Poetic Clinic therapy for, you know, going through so many things. And with me, with PTSD, it's a part of my story, my journey. So I just incorporated it growing up, you know what I'm saying, with my other siblings, me being in the chain of command next to, you know, cook meals for my siblings sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of times you take what you have, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter what it is. You can have whatever, and you create the creativity of it all, right? And you make it pleasant, you know, and it's good. And, you know, I made the statement about being, you know, it was a basic meal. So I was like, man, that's look, a struggle meal. What struggle? What struggle? Mission accomplished. You're not hungry, right?
I love it. I love how you went in there with your saxophone. You went in there with your hat, right? He had his saxophone, his hat. I love the whole segment. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Did this for effect. I'm changing out.
I mean, we loved it though. It just looks so good. I love that.
I'm glad you guys enjoyed it.
Yes, that
man, I
food
love
looked
it.
good. Made me hungry. Now I'm ready to eat. You done
Tell them
activated the big
cheesecake. Like, come on, that was, oh my goodness. Do you cook like that, Miss CHEEZCAKE?
Oh yeah. Big back activities definitely be happening on my watch.
I'm hungry.
Yes.
I want to have some of that. Because CHIZZ did his thing there. I mean, and he cooks too. Like, would you eat would you eat that? Because it looked good.
Yeah.
Right?
Give
Okay,
me
because
2 pieces of bread and some hot sauce, and I'm
Tell the
straight.
truth. Tell the truth.
I'm straight.
I'm telling you, it's good. Just ask me. I'll tell you. No.
I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I'm gonna eat that too because it looked good. It looked good. I'm not lying. I love it. Listen, what do you think about that Coastie Apache? Because you kind of like a little muted a little bit. Yeah.
So that I love how you even season up the damn mac and cheese, bro.
That's
Hey,
what I'm
After
talking
it was
about.
done cooking, done dipped it in the chicken grease or something. That's what you did there.
with the macaroni.
Yeah, because it had a sear on it. I was like, how you sear macaroni?
Well, I didn't sear it. Uh,
It
maybe
looked
that's just
good.
the camera how it looked, but it was very.
Nah, nah,
I
you
I
probably dipped it in
improvised.
that chicken grease.
I improvised. I'm gonna break that down real time. What happened,
Hmm.
right? Because I said, what about a breadcrumb texture in it? So I didn't
Ooh.
have any breadcrumbs crunch up. So what I did was I toasted up some bread and I crumbled it up and I mixed it in there to give it a little bit more texture.
Mm.
Make it more filling. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
That looks
Yo,
Right.
but I'm gonna
really.
be honest, like, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying that looks good. That just looks good.
Nah,
I'm
we're
hungry.
gonna have to. I got yeah. I can't be LL no more. We got a new LL in town. We gotta find him his own name, maybe Doctor Smooth or something. Because the saxophone, the black apron, you the
You
new
saw
ladies
that?
man, bro.
You
You the
saw
new
that?
ladies man.
He's no,
Mm.
and then
Pas-
passion for
the
passion.
passion for passion. He cooking, talking about tantalizing licks. I'm like, okay, you the one
Hey,
now, bro. I gotta step aside.
That
gotta
mac
keep the
and
fire.
cheese was
Hey,
like
gotta keep the
that mac
fire
and cheese
burning,
was
brother.
cooking.
Gotta keep the fire burning.
Okay. Song choice. Okay.
That was good, Miss Cheesecake. That was good. You know what you got to bring the next time though? Make sure
What's
you
that?
have a slice of cheesecake.
Ooh.
Mm.
Miss Cheesecake, come in there. I love it. I love it. First of all,
Like
we
that.
got so
That.
much going on here. I really, really enjoyed watching that. Um, Shout out to you, Chiz. I mean it. We got
Appreciate
to
you
give you
guys.
flowers. That was excellent, man. Yeah, listen, we got more poetic flavors because
Me too.
he has flavor.
Yeah, that theme song is so you too. The whole rhythm and everything.
Everything,
Exactly.
everything.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it was good. Hey, shout out to you.
And you look good as a chef. I like it. I love
In the
it.
kitchen,
In
whipping with
the
the sax.
kitchen. Former military man, a poet, a saxophone player, and he has his lyrics, because he could throw down with the hip hop too. Don't get it twisted. So he's in
Mm-hmm.
this,
Do a little
and he's
skippity pat.
sensual,
I
Bop,
mean,
bop,
intellectual.
bop, bop, bop.
Little skippity pat.
I
Oh,
mean,
I love
since we on that subject, and since you got a flower on your head, I'm gonna go ahead and give you of your flowers. Izzy produced a lot of these videos y'all see. Okay,
Yes. Yes.
okay.
Absolutely.
So the
Absolutely.
next
Thank
time you
you.
looking for a producer, call Izzy. She
right.
might give you a discount if you use my name. All right.
All right, but this is what's but see, we don't get away with it. You don't get away with it. I might be the executive producer, but that's the producer right there, Coastie Apache, okay? Because he's the one that goes in there and is like, okay, click, clock, click, click, and then he tells me. So we're gonna go back and forth with the flowers and everything. Everybody gets a flower.
Everybody gets
You get some flowers too. All right, Mr. Master
Right.
33 over there. But no, seriously, all jokes aside,
But
Here you go,
that
Brody.
before we jump into the next expression, I just
Here
want
y'all
to
go.
say, like, this
there
is
he goes.
why I hope you gonna. I hope you're watching this from the app.
Yes.
But if you're not yet, you need to get it because not only are y'all amazing talent, we want to see y'all profile, but as you can see, it's amazing talent here.
Yeah.
As y'all watch this show, y'all can't say we missed on anything. You've seen poetry on an intellectual level. You've seen comedy. You've seen seriousness, therapy. I
Yeah.
damn near cried twice on Cosmic and Cheesecake.
Cheesecake.
And I've been laughing too. So this is just a great vibe. We happy to have y'all here with us, and
Yeah.
we happy to rock with y'all.
Word.
Anybody want to say anything before we kick off this cosmic oracle?
I'm here
Well,
for it. I'm ready to rip.
I'm ready
How
to
about
rock.
y'all?
we're ready to rip. I just wanted to make sure that everybody understood that if they want to download the app, you see the banner at the bottom, okay? It's right there, y'all. HTTPS, right? All you have to do is take that app and add it to your screen, your telephone screen. Take that URL, that little thing right there, and add it to your screen. And then my daughter's calling me. And you add that on to the app, all right, y'all? Here we go.
And to piggyback off of that real quick, Izzy, if you still confused by what she just said, if you go to it, it will reiterate what she said with a little bit more detail. So just go to the website. Stop waiting. All right, let's go.
I love you in a way that I cannot contain. The love I feel for you grows out of me like wildflowers, untamed, radiant, reaching high toward the sunlit sky. Each petal is an affirmation whispered to the wind, each root an anchor in the fertile soul of destiny. You arrived not as a storm, but as rain after years of drought, gentle, restoring, necessary. I love you in a language I once thought you'd never understand. The dialect of energy that lives within hidden sensitive spaces. But surprisingly, you do. You listen beyond words. You hear the pulse within my depths, my language of interconnectedness. It takes mighty effort to reveal what hides beneath the surface, to let another see the trembling beneath the reflection of calmness. The tides below still waters, but with you, darling, the unveiling refreshes. With you, honey, my spirit exhales. How blessed I am to be understood by you, to be seen not just with eyes, but with essence. You mirror my truth back to me like the moon reflects the sun, reminding me that even my shadows are deserving of light. And so I love you, not in halves or conditions, but wholly, wildly, in the way flowers lean into the dawn, trusting that the sun will rise again.
So, fam.
Snaps.
Snaps, big snaps. The breaking down of the wow flower. You know
Yeah.
what I
Talk
got?
to us, Jazz.
Huh?
Nah, so I want to hear your insight. It looked like it hit you.
It did. The essence, what speaks to me is the attention. She spoke of very tapped in to that. I like the audio, like the way that she delivered it, the breathiness. That's so cosmic oracle, right? Letting the words linger the way they did for your reflection. You know what I mean? So
Absolutely.
you're not going to miss anything. Very geniusly done, but it's cosmic oracle. Like I say, it's seamless, right? Another thing, she says shadows are deserving of light too. Like my shadows, how about that though? Because we see the good or we see the bad, or it ain't have to be a good or bad thing. It can be a transformation, a period where you're transforming the shadow part, right? And the acknowledging and the attention to Pete that you respect that too. You give light to that part too. That's so, even in relationships or anything, you know what I'm saying? You can't, you look at this, but what about this too? You got to give it its proper attention, in the balance of it all. Then the breaking down, like the flower will rise, it will rise again. And it's beautiful.
Absolutely. I agree with that 1,000%. Her inflection, her voice, the breathiness, like you said, definitely put it on there. Put that stank on it.
Yes, thank.
I love that.
But also the transparency of wanting all the layers of that love, like needing that, the dark and the light, everything being cherished, and it's very intimate. That's the part I like about that. It's very intimate, very intricate in the detailing. Love it.
Love it.
Snap.
Great work, Cosmic
You
Oracle.
gotta love it.
So her delivery, to piggyback off of Chiz, and those were great words too, cheesecake. But her delivery is so it drew me in. That after the show, I'm gonna have to give her a call, see if maybe she was talking to me, but we'll figure that out. But if that delivery was there, it drew me in. Um, and I love how she describes love in that. You know, like
Mm. Yes.
what's the word you use? Cheesecake, intricate.
Intricate
Sorry,
details.
She used the intricate details. Yes.
that shit right there. I love the beat. I even love. I could hear her doing the ad libs. It was altogether a great project. And I love the artwork you chose for it
Yes.
because it also puts you in that space as you listen to it, just to have that reflecting, and then the flowers is a dope work, Cosmic.
I
How
do.
you
I
feeling,
do.
Izzy, about it?
Man, I feel poetic about it, really, y'all. Like I can't deny it. It's just the way she broke energy down to the molecule.
Okay.
She really got into it. She was more on, like energy is a language, is spoken without words, right? Almost like
Mhm.
intellectual lovemaking, Miss Cheesecake, because energy, the way Cosmic broke it down right now, what I gathered from it, it was that energy is the language spoken without words, but it's also how she said it's like understood by the body long before the mind interprets it, right?
The
It's
familiarity.
almost like she's right. It was like she spoke about it like the this person, this situation through the gestures, through the tones, the presence, the intention behind all of it. And she spoke about how it's carrying, I'm paraphrasing, carrying truths, right? It's like it
Mm,
cannot be rehearsed, y'all. It cannot be
mm,
Absolutely.
rehearsed.
Right.
Authentic. That's that authentic
I
love.
love that. And she did speak of the dialect. She talked about the dialect. She said it. She says dialect of energy. Well, when we learn to listen to the silent dialect, which is energy, we get to understand people and spaces and ourselves with deeper clarity. I always say that. So when she said that right there, I could see her, and like you guys said it, executing it in the cosmic oracle spiritual voice. She brings life to it. I love that. I want to hear that again. You know what I mean? Like that was beautiful. Shout
right.
out to you, Cosmic Oracle. That was beautiful. I loved it.
You
I
know,
love
that's dope what you just said there, Izzy, about wanting to hear it again, because It's available on all platforms for streaming.
Hello.
That
So,
is
in
right.
breaking news, y'all saw me talk about Summer Classic,
Yes.
Circumcision of the Mind, right?
Hmm.
You still need to go stream that because that's a banger album.
Yeah.
But this is out now too as a single, and it should be on rotation. You know what I mean?
It's out
When
on
you're driving in
all.
your car, right?
Mhm.
When you're driving on your car from the app, anywhere, just let it rock because it's a piece of art.
That's
It's
right.
beautiful. I
Indeed.
have to. We have to make sure that everybody understands this. What you've heard so far on here, it's available on all streaming platforms, just like Co said.
Facts.
Everything Chiz,
Facts.
Miss Cheesecake, Cosmic Oracle, Mountain
Hmm.
Mama, okay, and
Hmm.
myself, and Coast Apache available. But we can't give away
Hmm.
all the goodies, right?
Let me give away one goodie though. I will say in the future y'all might get some unreleased on here. Stay tuned for that.
Mm.
But everything that was on today's episode, I know y'all loved it, and like Izzy said, stream it. But since we talking about Izzy
Mhm.
got an interesting. She be schooling me on this sometimes. That Moor
Hmm.
and Latino kind of, right?
I wouldn't use the word Latino because then I think that's like a misnomer, but I use it too. And that's
Okay.
why I'm glad you said that because that's what this I'm gonna let myself speak for it. Um,
Okay.
this is called the more in me as I study, and you guys are gonna enjoy this.
Must speak
You're gonna enjoy this.
of a noble being, one that doesn't get any press, one that doesn't get movie script or historical recognition. I'm speaking of none other than the noble prophet, Drew Ali. He brought back universal principles to uplift all of humanity. Principles like love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. He restored the national descent of a lost nation. Simply stating, declare your nationality. Take these things and save yourselves.
Islam to the more, Islam to the more. Noble Drew Ali, the man with the plan, the plan, the plan, the plan. We honor his name for all he did to break the chains of shame. No shame, no shame. Noble Drew Ali, a man with great vision. He brought us truth, divine precision. He showed us the way through the darkest night. Noble Drew Ali, our guiding light. He fought for our rights and our dignity. He paved the way for us to break free. Noble Drew Ali, we honor your name. Noble Drew Ali, we honor your name. A man with great vision, divine precision. We honor your name. We learn the most important principles of love, of truth, peace, freedom, and justice. You taught us about our birthright to the land. We aim to uplift, to empower, and to inspire. Your legacy lives on. I am Dr. Poetry, with the Honorable Dr. Bay.
Yes. Honors to Mr. the Honorable Noble Drew Ali, and honors to Mr. Dr. Bay. Honors to Dr. Bay. This is definitely something I've been wanting to do for the longest. It is called The More in Me as I Study. And we're going to get into what it is. I'm going to take this segment today just to introduce what we're going to do in the future. I wanted to share with you my little journey I call it little because it's really a big one. I'm being facetious. It's a long journey. I've been reading over a few things, and I want to share with everyone what I'm talking about, especially all the cognitive dissonance that comes along with it. We are all caught up in this. We really are. We talk about it all the time. We say, well, what is a Moor? Does that mean you're Islamic and all these different things? And there's so many myths out there. And I want to get to the bottom of everything, but I want to share everything with you. I want to tell you exactly where we are with everything. So this segment, The Moor in Me as I Study, is a journey into identity, language, and the hidden narratives that shape how people understand themselves, how I understand myself. It's guided by the Moorish principles, and it's not even Moorish principles. I'm going to rephrase. Please disregard that from the book. It's guided by the universal principles. For Moorish, when we say the Moors with the universal principles, I thank Noble Drew Ali for that. And I also thank Doc Bay for that because he introduced me to Noble Drew Ali. And a phenomenal human being. And those principles of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice, man, I want to definitely allow all of us to explore self-knowledge with morality and clarity, because those are the things that help me. When I stand on those, I start with love, because I know if I have love, I'm going to get the truth. And when I have that truth, I'm going to have some type of peace, right? I'm going to have peace. And when I have peace, I'm going to feel free. There's freedom. And when there's freedom, we always want to protect that. So there will always be justice. So this is what we're going to be doing in this segment. We're going to examine, the Moorish identity, right? This is what we want to talk about as a cultural ancestral lineage. Is we're more than that. Rather than a modern legal little shortcut or loophole, we have ideas that, and I say we're going to talk about the difference between a person and people. Honest to CP Bay. I was sitting in his room yesterday. Wonderful. I'm going to try to see if I can get him on this segment so I can interview him and have a interview. I want to have him here so he could share a lot because he's very knowledgeable too. And I am pretty much learning as much as I possibly can because I do see the importance of how these things are important so that we can explore our own cultural critiques, right? We have the system. We have many systems, right? And we want to help ourselves by separating all the he say, she say, what they call modern myth from all these different metaphors that we're using too. We want to get to the meat and potatoes, the rice and beans, okay? So this segment is also going to address that psychological challenge of cognitive dissonance, right? I've been there, yeah. And it comes up when you have these long held beliefs and we're confronted by new truths. I don't like to say new, and I know I'm going back and forth. This is what it looks like when you're stuck in your ways. This truth that we're seeking is not new. It's in our face. We're going to talk about things called acquiescence. Yes. I suggest next week, come for these few little minutes, come by with a pen and paper, because that's what I do. When I go into these rooms and they're having these conversations, honest to the Moors, because there's a lot of internal conflict. And especially for people like myself, intense for police officers, they don't even know what they're practicing. We don't. Policy enforcers, that's something we're going to talk about, right? Because we're trained a certain way with the strict institutional framework, right? And so this segment is going to help approach these things with compassion and understanding. We're not pointing fingers here. This segment is for that. It's not a show, it's a segment. I'm not performing. So ultimately, this segment is supposed to invite all of you, right? And that's what I'm doing now. I'm inviting all of you to come next week so we can break down a few things here. And every Saturday we'll do that. We'll have a few minutes so we can learn a little something. As I'm processing and I'm learning too. You know how that goes, the critical thoughts, the cultural, what do we call it? The reclamation, the spiritual growth, right? It all comes through honesty with ourselves, studying ourselves. And I love what Noble Drew Ali says. If you think you've studied everything, go back and study yourself. We're never done studying, okay? We definitely need to not study the history, examine it, research the research, right? The selfhood, yourself, and the structure of this government. I really do want to go in there for a few. All right, I want to also, before we get out of here, because I took the time to just introduce the show, the segment. I want to introduce the segment. I really want you guys to really pay attention to what I'm going to say now. Cognitive dissonance is no joke. I've had it for 2 or 3 years. I will say that I'm much better now. I wrote an expression called psychosis. Many of you have heard it. This psychosis that I wrote, this expression called psychosis that I wrote, it's really about what I was going through physically and mentally and emotionally. I was going through some stuff. I wanted to pull my hair out with all the stuff I was learning. And the reason why I did that was because it took me forever, because even though I read it and I understood it, I didn't believe it. Or when I believed it, I didn't want to believe it. I challenged everything, as you should. You shouldn't believe everything people tell you just because somebody gives me a great book like this one, The Torch, The Guide to Self. This was a good one. I still go through it. I still have questions. Word magic. I talk about this all the time. We're going to talk about why sometimes we don't want to say mourning. Sometimes we don't believe in the court system. And sometimes we do. But once you understand everything, you're gonna get a little bit of what I received. I got the 2-word magics, by the way. It's not about showing you these books. It's about to tell you that no matter how much I read, I still challenge. I have to. And this is what it looks like. So the expression I wrote was about I wasn't regretful. I was just really thinking, I cannot believe that these horrors exist. This government lied. And I was, it's a lot of terrible things. It's horrible. I'm not kidding. I mean, if you look at my portrait, you'll get to see what I'm talking about. It's horrible. You know, we talk about the straw man. We talk about birth certificates that were not needed, the commerce, the maritime law, corruption like you've never seen before. I say these things. So I'm going to leave you with this poem, and then we out of here. We got to go back to this wonderful show that we got going. But I really want you guys to pay attention to what I'm saying here, because this is what it looks like when I was in a lot of rooms. Shout out to Stereo Clubhouse, Doc Bay, Lady B, ANN. I would sit there in those chambers. There's a good reason why they call it the chamber. We were in there studying and listening, and I went through it. I was looking at my bachelor's degree like I wanted to throw it in the sewer. I say that too in this expression. Badges in the sewer. I wanted to, like, why did I study? You know, but you need to study because I learned that there is a difference between education and erudition. I understood that. So that's why if you hear me shout out the Honorable Doc Bay, it's the real reason why. Right? Let's get that right. The real reason why is because my veil was lifted. And I really did pay attention. And I'm still going through it. See you guys later. Most of the time, I try to remain in peace. I'm reminded that we are all children of the universe and we have a right to be here. And there are times I'm feeling very, very broken. I was in tears, my eyes were swollen, couldn't figure out my sudden development of emotions. Was it the medication? Am I running out of patience? I was questioning my own existence.
My thoughts were lost and they're losing their color. My pockets are no longer filled with sunshines and rainbows. It felt like someone, something smacked my hand right off the knob as I was trying to change my own frequency. And no longer having control of managing my highs and my lows. Someone, something was striking me, hitting me below the belt. At least that's what I felt. I was reading the 0%, the torch, economy, think like a monk. Somehow, the low vibrational waves of sadness were forcing me into a repugnant funk. Turning the volume way low as I played sensual music like Sabrina Claudio. I walked on the grass trying to recharge and I'm grounding, but this feels like drowning in quicksand. I want to tear my bachelor's degree and my master's in criminal justice, criminology, badges in the sewer, because I want to return to a time where I didn't know all that I know now, and having the chances of this psychosis where fewer the side effects was whispering, I'm here to remove your intellectual character, your power. I'm hanging on to a string, contemplating if I belong or should I move on? And I move on. There's someone or something though is trying to strip me emotionally naked. And I'm off, I'm on, yet I study. I can't hear the Moors break down all the contracts and treaties. How I love to study and review with my beloved Moors. But something, someone is attempting to take away my melody, my sensuality, ability to examine pertinent information. Yet it's trying to invade my intellectuality, my quality, my state of being. I feel like it's creeping, attempting to devour my well-intention, taking over my vocal cords, playing with my sentences, rearranging my words to keep me from spreading peace and light. But I'm Dr. Poetry, and I am reminded of my atoms, my electrons, my neurons, and they will always win. I'm a winner, the empress of my cellular empire. Return to sender, the diabolic malicious intentions of these entities multiplying for the sole purpose to finance agendas, keeping we lost. And I remain positive in a negative thought process. Yes, someone, something is attempting to silence my purpose, my greatness, my encouragement of realizing and accepting the painful awakening. I am enough. When I lack understanding of so many harsh realities, I'm reading Black Nobility. The horrors of these malicious surnames and families controlling every inch of humanity. My spirit can't bear to read. Oh, I feel better, yet I transformed the energy meant to destroy me. Instead, it erudited me. A curse turned into a blessing. I call that alchemy. I'm Dr. Poetry, and I didn't call you. So don't come for me. I'm reminded we are all children of the universe. We have a right to be here.
Shout out for that. Snaps out.
Snappy snaps.
Lots to say about
I
that.
just came out of a portal. Like I was thrown into a portal. And I keep seeing it so bright in here. And I came back and I saw this glorious piece. This piece was so brilliant. Oh, Izzy. Dr. Poetry. Sorry, I just like zoomed out of the.
Cosmic, I just want you to know that I was clocking your lunch break and you came back 5 minutes late. Just for the record. But yeah.
33 talking.
No, it's so much to unpack there. What's on your mind, Cheesecake, right now?
It was so much to unpack. The cognitive dissonance part, having to unlearn all the things that we've been taught in different aspects of life, like having to like come to the realization of that and sit with it. And of course, naturally, we're going to be compatible about it. Like, no, that's not right. That's not true. No, it can't be that. Yes, it is. Yep. And having to sit with that is the part that is hard. But I love the fact that, you know, that segment it's introducing to people to, you know, learn more about more stuff. It's a lot out there that needs to be implemented in our lives to read about. Reading is fundamental. It's fun to your mental. Pick up a book.
Right?
I like the way she put that.
That was brilliant right there, Miss Cheesecake.
Cheers, how that touched you, bro?
Well, there, number 33. Messing with him. But awareness and Dr. Poetry, thank you for continually carrying that torch to be that person to stand in the gap and bring light uh, in this season where so many of us wrestle with cognitive dissonance, identity and self knowledge. So, I mean, do you know who you are? Or do you just know what you've been told? You know, and we need to ask these questions. You know what I mean? We need to have not just an interest, but really take it to heart to understand how we navigate. And first and foremost is tapping into self, knowledge of self. Um, and truly, that's the basis of more. You know, there's a lot of things, and I'm not going into that. That's why Dr. Poetry is doing what she's doing, and that's why I give her flowers. So to bring people into an awareness to um, defuse these misconceptions of what that is, right? Um, Learning about contract law and things of this nature, right? Trust law and how it plays a part. Shout out to Noble Jolly, shout out to Doc Bay and so many others, right? And this is something that all of us need to tap into and take to heart. For who? For yourself, because that's where it starts with.
Right.
And Izzy, yeah, that was dope, Chiz. Izzy, I know you want to say something before we move on, but let me just say real quick, as fast as I can, we all have differences that set us apart from each other, whether it be religion or different things like that. But what's beautiful about what we do here, we transcend that, we come together because not only with the therapy, the spirituality, but even with Izzy doubled down on there real quick. Just let me quote the Bible. You could be a Christian or any faith, but Izzy talked about never knowing enough, always wanting to study more, even if there's nothing left to study, study self, because the Bible say, First Corinthians 8:1 says, and if a man think that he knoweth anything, he knoweth not nothing that he should know. You know
Come
what I
on.
mean? So
Wow.
it don't matter your faith. We got what you need here, Izzy. Talk to us
Oh, well,
about that before we jump into the next expression.
Knowledge
well,
is
that's
power.
just it. That's just it. I realized that there was a need for me to go into this as I embark in this journey that I'm taking. First of all, more better chiz. If you look at his name, more.
Mm, facts.
I mean, I'm surprised we didn't even talk about that, but more. There's a reason why he has that on his name, and we'll get into that as I'll continue speaking on all these things. But I wanted to say that I needed to create this. I'm glad that we have this space and we're going to be able to get into it. A lot of the things that I'm still processing, I'm still learning, and I want to share with everyone, and everyone could dive in. It's not meant to be a classroom. It's not meant to discuss religion because when people hear more, they tie it immediately to Islam, though its roots come from a lot of things. That's what we're going to get into and talk a lot about why I am so big on being, letting everyone know why I am expressing myself as not a Puerto Rican, but as a Boricua. Why did I do that? Why did I stop saying I'm Puerto Rican? Well, I do it sometimes because I can't explain everything at the time to some folks. But I will say that there's a reason why I call myself a Boricua, what the Tainos were, and where we get all this information from. So this is what this is about. I want you guys to get a little bit of what we're going to talk about in uh, the next segment next week. All right.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Hey, yo, before we get out of here, man, we want to get out of here with a bang. So we're not leaving, but we're about to have a little party, come back, say how much we love that party while saying our goodbyes. Can we have a little party though, DJ Izzy, Dr. Izzy, before we go?
Man, I can't wait to play this right here because we're going to celebrate Coast the
The whole
Apache.
gang came out, man. The whole
We're going
gang
to
came out.
celebrate Coast, the Apache, right now with his wonderful, wonderful release of I Want to Dance with Somebody. And I love this right here. And listen, I have a disclaimer though, real quick. That's my twin sister. Okay, that's not me. That's my twin sister. Okay, I just want y'all to know, like, watch this.
Just wanna dance with somebody. Gold and white Versace fit with the sneakers to match. Airline straight, but I gotta have my Brooklyn hat. Long week, 12-hour shifts, so you won't catch me in this party acting all stiff. I'm on the dance floor, drink in hand. I heard CHEEZCAKE is back in demand. In that case, I'm with the ladies, can't withstand. She make that booty bubble, and I forget all my trouble. I just wanna dance with somebody. We passionate, she drinking from my bottle, she ain't passing it. It's all good, cause I'm focused on that booty and lashing it. By the end of the night, I hope I splash in it. I just wanna dance with somebody.
Got me moving, grooving, dipping, sipping on the essence of his soulful rhythm. Keeping the baseline breath on my skin. We're caught up in lustful currents. No end, no begin. Hands tracing galaxies down my spine. Eyes saying everything without a single line. Body speak fluent in the language of sway. Pulling me in deeper, lashing away. I don't want it to stop.
I just wanna dance with somebody.
I just wanna dance, prance and glance to romance. The water overflows in the pot, it's no chance that I can let you out of my sight with no dance. You might as well roll with me, be my mans for the night. The chemistry is oh so right, candlelight dinners, fitted robe oh so tight, snuggling, glowing oh so bright. Yeah, I'm baby girl, quit playing with yourself, make me your whole world. You feel that heat, that big bang sizzle, get a slice of cheesecake in your mouth with extra drizzle, cause what? I just wanna dance with somebody.
I just wanna dance with somebody.
You was over there having a good old time.
Oh my God. I love that. Oh my
Hey, we brought the whole gang out for that one.
Everybody.
It's streaming everywhere. Y'all tap in, man. Shout out to the Bird House. Shout out to Prayers and Prozac. Shout out to this show. Shout out to the app. Download it today, right now. What's up? What's up? What's on your mind?
Let's plug
yeah,
you guys
for me. Okay.
like that.
Yeah,
I
you
had to
did
have
your
all
thing.
that. What kind of dance is that, Chizzo? That's my digital dance.
I love that. Guys, you guys did phenomenal. Cosmic, Miss CHEEZCAKE Coast. I love what you did there. All of you guys sound beautiful, but we gotta go. You know, we gotta go. We gotta go. I don't want to go, but we gotta go.
Gotta go right now.
All right, shout out to y'all though. We'll see y'all next week. Y'all don't forget. Hear me out poetry. Season 4, we love y'all.
Poesia. Poetry. Greek meaning poesia. I create, yo creo, conveying love, at times some anger, lyrical yet magical methods of manifestations. I love it. A way of remembering, holding on to memory, preservation is called poetry. Predating literacy in many languages, 9 elements of poetry, alliteration as an art.